Hello and welcome to Lately Fashionable. It's good to be back. For those of you who are new, I am Chelsea Souter and I spent most of 2024 sewing a vintage wardrobe, as indicated by my extensive list of projects on this whiteboard. And I am now back from what was essentially a 2-month hiatus in November and December of last year. So I am calling this recap month 11 instead of January because I already had a January recap last year and I didn't do one for November. So January is going to be month 11, February will be month 12, and then I will also have the first 3 weeks of March to make up for any lost time. So let's start out by consulting the board and making any updates as needed. I was fairly productive in January. I completed the cream rayon blouse and I cut out and made a lot of progress on my black and red plaid coat. I also added, cut out, and completed a bonus project, which I will talk about in hopefully my next video. We'll see how that shakes out in the editing. I have also added a secret project, which I'm sure you can spot if you have been following along this entire time. So that brings us to a total of 3 projects that are cut out but not yet started, and that does not include bonus projects. 2 projects that are in progress, and I can finally change this number. 18 completed. Now, it is probably clear by now that my 2 projects per month average is just completely gone out the window. I have never once gotten to the average of 2 per month. And this does leave me with the unenviable task of completing 6 projects in the shortest month of the year if I am to get to my actual goal of completing 24 in 12 months of sewing. But like I said, I will have the first 3 weeks of March, so maybe that will help me finish everything that I need to finish. Actually, some encouraging news is that several of my secret projects have deadlines that come before March 22nd. So that should really force me to finish up some things. All right, let me show you what I've finished. I'm pretty excited because I finally finished this blouse. I think I cut it out almost a full year ago, and I finally started working on it in October, hit several snags, and actually used the fact that I was stuck working on a different project to procrastinate by finishing this one. And I was successful. It is finished. I can wear it. I wore it yesterday, and now it needs to be washed. But I really love it. It is almost everything I wanted it to be. I'll talk about that in the next video. But I'm very happy that it's finally done. It is really nice to see how full this rack is getting. Okay, shall we talk favorites? If you know me in real life and you've seen me at all this winter, you have probably seen me wearing this skirt. I put it on pretty much every other day, and it is so cozy and warm, and it makes me feel good. I really love it. I need more tops to go with it. That is the only problem, is it's kind of limited in its color scheme. That's actually a big part of why I finished this blouse, because I wanted to be able to wear it with this skirt. And it might be too early to say, but I think this blouse is my second favorite piece, which would knock the long reigning champion navy applique skirt down to the number 3 position. Unheard of. I still do love this one a lot, and I have been wearing it a lot, and it needs to be cleaned. It's got something spilled on it, but it's wool, so I guess I have to hand wash it. Anyway, so what's next? The first order of business is finishing my black and red plaid coat. I'm very close, tantalizingly close to finishing it. Oh, I want it done so badly. And like I said, I have several secret projects, most of which have upcoming deadlines, so look for those coming soon. And in the meantime, I will be sewing and editing videos. So that's a wrap on month 11. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, you need to go. Oh my! It's fine, just fell off the stool slightly. Somebody's shooting off fireworks?